Hey, this is Ronnie.
And this is Reese.
And this is Soft30. And of course, we have DJ Q Waves. We have D. Hey, y'all.
Good morning.
Hello.
Bring it around town.
Bring it around town.
How you doing, Reese?
Why you be so hyped in the morning? You're not even a morning person.
I wasn't hyped all morning. Or actually, I just got hyped just now.
Oh, okay.
I think it had something to do with DJ Q Waves.
Yeah, when we walked in,
what
I
sound like a
at the
party.
door. I was like, hey, I ain't been to the club in a minute. I'm ready to shake this ass.
Cold Waves.
Man, what? I can't wait to be a normal citizen again. Did you see the picture Rara tagged us in? It was like on this day last year when we got to be on the outside.
Yes, when outside was open.
We went with the happy hour after work. It was so cute. I remember all of us going.
That was fun.
And it was warm that day too. It's all cold.
It's cold now. Yes, it's cold, and we got to be stuck in the house.
But I was looking at all the little memories. 2 years ago, I was in Mexico right now for Lorraine's birthday. Mm-hmm. We was ziplining on this day 2 years ago. Aww. And then 4 years ago, we was in Ocean City for Lorraine's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was cold.
That was really cold. But the way we were dressing.
Who is Lorraine?
Lorraine is our big sister. That she's been on the podcast a couple times. Sorry,
her
guys.
birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Aries season.
Shut down.
I mean, the next couple seasons is shut down.
Yeah, I think we're going to see the outside world in about August.
I hope September. So. Give us at least 1 month of summer.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's like being so selfish.
But that's if people like actually like stay inside.
I mean, but they said, I was reading that the mayor said that they're estimating 93,000 people in D.C. will get the virus, and at least 1,000 of those people will die from it. I don't know how true that is. Already it's less than 100. I think it's less than 50, right? In D.C., it's a really low amount.
But everybody gonna get it.
Yeah, that's what they saying.
I'm not gonna get it.
Everybody.
My cough is not corona, guys. I promise. Promise. But yeah, I definitely gotta watch when I'm coughing because people be looking at me like I'm crazy and stuff. Sometimes I just wear a mask out because I know I'm going to cough. Because this is just my season to cough, and my body acts stupid, and I always get sick.
Now, yesterday when I was at work, and somebody sneezed loud, and then this guy was walking past me. I don't know if he thought it was me, but he like looked. And he looked at me crazy, and I was looking at him crazy. I'm like, that wasn't me. It sounded like a man. You gonna walk in.
They like be doing the most in that place. I mean, I'm still grateful to have a job, but Jesus. I'll be ready to... I ain't gonna talk about them folks. But yeah, anyway, let's see. How was my quarantined week? Aside from work, because I still leave out for work. So I've been going to work. I have been to a couple of stores. I'm going to a Home Depot when I leave here. I haven't been going to stores just to get out the house. Like it's like if I realize I need something, like I need a nightstand, or like I need kind of like a table like this for beside my bed. So I'm gonna go to Home Depot and try to find one, and then I had to go grocery shopping again. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought people was going to still be acting all crazy. Nonetheless, I still have not found any toilet paper or tissue papers. I mean, toilet paper or napkins. That's what I meant. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I have not found any. And I ran out of napkins, so I'm really upset because when I wash my hands, I have to let it
I have everything on sale for 5 times the regular price.
5 times the regular price.
Oh, yeah, man.
You like the people that selling it.
Whatever you need, baby. I got toilet paper, tissue,
on Facebook.
hand sanitizer.
Had a disinfectant spray for $91 online.
I got masks. Whatever you need, baby. I got some gloves.
Toilet paper for $5.
I got them.
Y'all are killing me.
I got Charmin triple ply, baby. Whatever you need, I got it. My what is this? Bounty. These is Bounty. My toilet paper is Charmin. I have
$20 a roll.
I have Perel. I have little hand things of Perel, and I got the wipes too. So whatever you need, I got Lysol. I got it on sale. But just know it's at least 5 times the normal price. Fuck it.
I'm a hustler, baby.
Not really. I'm not selling it. But I do got it.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that I find some napkin slits so I can dry my goddamn hands. Lorraine did tell me I can come and get. She was like, "You can come get a roll from me, but you only getting one." I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna knock you. Thank you. I'm not gonna go take her.
What was that Sunday when everybody was at my house? We went from house to house to house. Mm-hmm. But I said, I gotta stop having company, drinking up all my damn waters, using up all my damn tissue and paper towels and shit, eating my damn snacks. Y'all gotta get the fuck out.
Y'all not quarantining?
We were practicing social distancing. We were not very close together. Mm-hmm. And it was under 6.
That many people.
It was under 6.
Okay.
We were following the rules because we do not want to get arrested for that. And then we're going to go to jail where they have the outbreak.
They're not arrested. They'll arrest you if you absolutely flagrant about it. They'll give you a citation.
But I thought they was.
No, they actually arrested 2 people for having parties. But they were huge parties. It was like 60 or more people. It wasn't like what we did. Our little small. Nah, it was like.
Did y'all hear about the nail salon that they got charged for attempted murder?
I did.
They were still open.
Uh-huh.
I think it was in North Carolina though.
Motherfuckers is just. This is what I be talking. This is what I be talking about when people just be doing just too fucking much, man. Give them a ticket and shut them down. You don't gotta fucking charge somebody with attempted murder. That's absolutely ridiculous for that to be the response for our criminal justice system, to charge someone that violated the quarantine with attempted murder. Yeah. Give them a citation and shut them down. If it's a business, close the business. But to put somebody in fucking front of a judge and charge them with attempted murder is absolutely fucking ridiculous. And that's what I be complaining about the criminal justice system. It's like, oh, we're gonna do this then. Come on, man. Really? Does that make fucking common sense?
Right. I'm actually hoping that, I'm really, really hopeful that they will make that a lesser charge, and they were just trying to scare people and stuff, and they were just trying to make an example, and that they turn that to a lesser charge or drop the charges and give her a fine.
She's not going to really go to jail for.
I mean, if they've been that pressed, that county might be that pressed. But again, I'm really hoping that they, they're just trying to scare people, and they're going to drop them.
Man, yeah, it's a whole lot of Bama shit. Like the mayor in Houston, kids were playing basketball, right? So his response, he took down all the rims of all the courts.
I saw that.
I just hope you put them back up. Right. That's all I'm saying. I just hope you put them back up in due time for all these kids that don't have anything else to do, and you tell them just sit in the house, and they really literally don't have anything to do. Mm-hmm. But it's all good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what they should have did was just try to lock up the basketball courts instead of taking down the rims.
I mean, they can jump over the gate.
Like I said, as long as you put the rim back up, as long as you quick to put the rim back up, like you was to take the shit down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people quickly to deny something.
To want to go outside.
Come on, man.
Want to do everything, outside. Mm-hmm. Now you're so tired of being in the house.
We're gonna check back in 2 years, and Ram's still gonna be down and shit. Mm-hmm. Motherfucker.
Like it's gonna take the community to have to.
It's gonna have to be a rally.
Put them back up and stuff.
Fucking bullshit. Like all these leaders, they doing all this bullshit, punishing the public for their failure of leadership. Punishing us because they don't have the proper supplies for something that they knew about 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm. They probably knew about it a little before then, but we're going to say 6 months.
At least 6 months ago. Well, it was officially, the relief was offered to our country in December when they first initially came. So the thing that everybody else took that we turned down. But it's still at a local level. Like I said, I got y'all know I said it, so whatever.
But are they really enforcing the curfew? Because
what's the curfew?
It's supposed to be 8 o'clock.
What that mean?
They want you to be in the house by 8. However, the same stores that are open during the day are also open after 8 p.m. Mm-hmm. So if you get hungry, you can still leave out after 8 p.m. and say, hey, well, it's essential. I have to go pick up food. Mm-hmm. So I'm going, that's why I'm out right now. Mm-hmm. It would be different if they were like, okay, everything is closed down at 8. The stores even closed down at 8. Then we got the workers to get home by 9, 10 o'clock, something like that. It's just like everything is still normal. They just want you to be in the house by. I had left out at 2 o'clock in the morning the other night, headed home, and it was 3 guys just cruising around on bicycles. They ain't going nowhere essential. But I think they just wanted to see what would happen if they would break the curfew. Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand. If there's no large gatherings at no time, why are you making a curfew?
Right. But like I said, the curfew is stupid because you can still leave out. Mm-hmm. I went to the grocery store.
I was out. I had went somewhere about 7:30. But I have my documents if I get pulled over or whatever. But I was on the way back home and it was out there. I'm like, all these people still out here.
Yeah.
Still hanging out, not doing
because
nothing.
It's nothing like... my thing is, if you're going to try to enforce something, like, enforce it. Like, everybody needs to be in the house. Which it still doesn't make sense because 8 o'clock, I still got time to pass the corona to everybody I come in contact with.
It's just...
in the stores and everything. Like...
It's just everybody want to say they did something, man, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing nothing. Saying a curfew is what's the point? I don't understand. What's the point? If there's no large gatherings and businesses are still going to be open, the same essential businesses are still going to be open. What is the point?
It's not a point. I don't know. Somebody want to hear themselves talk or something.
That's what I'm saying. It's people, they want to get credit for doing something. So when you go run for re-election, and, everybody up for re-election, they was like, well, I did this and I did that and I did this. I didn't prepare for it, but afterwards I tried my best because the numbers came out. These are historic unemployment numbers. And what you expect if everything is closed? I don't even understand. I was watching one of them stock shows, but they were like shocked. They was like, these shocking unemployment numbers. I was like, what do you mean? Everything is closed. You don't think people are going to lay people off if they have no way to get income? They keep talking about these stimuluses. Ain't no Listen, my shit got ain't no checks cut yet.
And the fact that
a lot of people
don't
even apply for it,
but it's a loan.
Yeah, and then they have loans.
It's not like they're giving you some kind of grant or something. Like, it's a loan. You pay that back when you file your 2020 taxes.
Don't even qualify for it.
That's what I'm saying. You have to meet very stringent standards to qualify for it. A lot of self-employed people, a lot of sole proprietorships, a lot of LLCs don't meet those specific requirements. You might not have enough employees on the book to do this. They be like, you got 2 people working? Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all gonna start a new business. But it is what it is, man. I'm cooler.
It's crazy. But I was having this conversation with two of these guys that I know that live in Jamaica. So we was on the phone, on FaceTime or whatever, and we was just talking. They was kind of like saying how bad it was over there. Like, a lot of people don't have cases there. I think he said it was about 50, but only one person died. But the person that died was from America. So, but they said if it got to 50, they will shut the whole island down. So he's like, they have no food coming in. Like, he's like, it's going to get bad. And he said they're going to just start robbing each other, killing each other for food and stuff like that. And I'm just like, that's sad. It's just so sad. And I'm like, I can't do nothing to help.
Right.
And he's like, well, it doesn't even matter about the money because nothing is open for them to even go to even the grocery store's not even open.
And then that's when people start loitering and stuff. Mm-hmm. Is that what it's called?
If they're standing around.
He said that.
No. What's the other one?
Looting.
That. You know what? Mm-hmm. Why you just saying correct me from that?
I didn't know because you could meant loitering.
No, I meant that looting. Say it again.
Looting.
Yeah, that.
But he said like people would watch, like if somebody go out and go fishing, right, to get fish for their family. And he's like, well, it's gonna be people that's standing around waiting for that fisherman to come off of that boat or whatever he did to get the fish or whatever he get, and they're gonna kill him and take all the stuff.
You don't gotta kill me. Just I hate when people rob somebody and kill them.
Yeah,
just take my shit.
Stuff. Why you gotta kill me?
That's a whole different subject.
But have you? Do you know people? Because I know people that's already extremely hungry. No. Like you don't know nobody that got shut down out of work and then getting paid.
Oh yeah, I know people that's not getting paid and stuff.
But it's like a lot of food pantries and stuff around there.
Yeah, but a lot of places, you like even the one that was by Woodson. That remember I told you like when you got off work and stuff. Mm-hmm. I saw somebody had told me about it, but I saw it on Facebook like at 1:30, and they was over at 2. So when people when they share the information so late, then you can't. Then the resources don't get out to the community like they're supposed to.
But I mean, not even that. But it's like you just want to put people who have been working, who've been taking care of themselves, and just now say, "All right, you got to take handouts now." You know what I'm saying? It's like people like, "Oh, we're gonna give y'all some food." What the fuck?
I definitely
like really?
I definitely get it because last week when I was leaving out my apartment, they were giving out soap and toothpaste and stuff like that. But I had already stocked up on that stuff. So when I came out, they were like, "Do you want something?" And I was like, "No, I don't need it right now. You know, give it to somebody who actually need it." And they was looking at me like she thinks she's too good to. No, that's not it at all. But I don't want to be greedy and overdo like all the people that's taking up the fucking tissues and shit. If you ain't got that many people in your household, you don't need that many fucking tissues. But that's beside the point. What I'm saying is that if I have it, I'm not going to take it from somebody else who might need it.
Right.
But then like today, I came out the house and they were like, "Oh, we have like little lunches for kids. Do you want to see if your daughter wants some?" I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." I went on ahead and took it and, took it in the house and gave it to Naya and stuff. Even though I do have food in the house and stuff, I don't want them to keep on thinking that, like, "Oh, she just being bougie." No, I'm not, because everybody that know me know I shop at thrift stores. I take hand-me-downs.
It's not.
You throwing out your couch? Yes, I will take that.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
So,
I feel you. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I understand from you. But it's like my whole thing is people are being blamed for this. It's not the people's fault. It's not the people's fault.
We didn't prepare for a pandemic. Our leaders didn't even
keep
prepare
the
for.
Focus because people like even in the media, people keep talking about what the people are doing. Let's keep the focus on what the focus supposed to be. Like the people need to unite and come together and help each other and help your loved ones at this time. But we need to keep the focus of the people who are in office who failed us. Because we have been failed. Like, you cannot say anything to me because you failed. You could have shut down the fucking airports. You could have screened everybody that came over from these places that had it. You could have put these things in place. You had the power to do so. You failed to act. Like, and for the people that's going to have to, rebuild their lives and start over, I wish them all the best, but it's going to really you're going to have to do what you have to do, because it's going to be a vast redistribution of wealth, because the people I know that got money, they like, "Oh shit, stuff about to get cheap. We about to buy." So I'm trying to be on that way. It's fucked up, but it's like, what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah.
What you supposed to do?
But so how long do y'all think it's going to get back to normal? Like, as far as, well, I don't think it's never going to go back to how it was, like a normal life. I think it will, but I think it will. You know what I'm going to do research on? What, excuse me, what happened in 1920 where all the 50 million people died and stuff?
In 1920? Maybe the Spanish flu?
Yeah, that.
Maybe the
Spanish I think I'm going to do, like, see if I can watch a documentary on that and how long it took to get back together and what happened and stuff like that. So was that in America or was that, like, globally? The
Spanish flu was globally. I think that was the latest pandemic. I don't want to speak out of turn, but, I mean, is the thing with pandemics and things, normally it's a rebirth. It's like Thanos. You know how Thanos wanted to thin shit out, so like the people that could survive would do a lot better. No, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know who Thanos is. No. I'm sorry. Y'all don't watch Avengers. All right. Well. All right. So it's like if we're overusing our resources, if you got 20 people in your family, right, but you got the capacity to take care of 10 people. Like, you have the capacity to take care of 10 people well, right? But you got 20 people living with you. If 10 people ain't there no more, those other 10 gonna start doing a lot better because they're not as strapped for resources. And it's like a lot of times, like, so after the Black Plague, it was the Renaissance because a lot of people got out the way. So that's what some people are saying. But I mean, that's literally what happens in history is like after these things, the people that live start to pop because it's the society. If the society has built these resources in place, right? But it's so many people sharing them. But then you don't have all these people, but then you're going to still have pretty much all the resources. That was in the past, the thing, how everything is connected. I really don't know. Most people can't call it. But normally after these, whenever it's squashed, the people that's left have more to split, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But the thing about this is it might be more people living than that's dying because 3,500 people normally die every day of motor vehicle accidents. If nobody's moving, then those people is got to be cut by at least half. Mm-hmm. And they globally in America, just in America. 1 point, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing. Like, it's a lot of stuff that's normally kills a lot more people than this is going to kill. So it's like, are people going to do anything to address those? Like alcohol related deaths is something like 500,000 or something. You know what I mean? It's all these other things. Like how many people die from overdoses or complications with prescription drugs every year. You know, it's more than that's going to die from this. But the thing with this is people are dying that we as a society have not deemed acceptable to die, or we have not prepared to die. Like if somebody dies in a motor vehicle accident, it's a tragedy, you know what I'm saying? But it's not the same as you walk in, you perfectly healthy, somebody breathe on you, and then you go home and die. You be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's like it's something that's you ain't because you didn't take the risk, maybe, or you know what I mean. Like you weren't using the prescription drugs, you weren't driving recklessly, but even innocent people die every day. So again, it's like when a gang member gets shot, it's cool. But if this church lady gets shot, people be like, oh my God, we got to do something about it. Because the person who's dying is not expected to be dying. You know what I mean? They're not expected for that to happen. So this, because it affects everybody, it's going to be people who dying that you know, people aren't prepared for properly. I wonder what life insurance rates are doing right now.
It's probably expensive.
I meant to call mine because I need to take my exam.
I wonder where life insurance rates are going.
When you get life insurance, you're supposed to take an exam and stuff.
I wonder if they have a clause, no pandemic related deaths.
Right. I need answers because I'm like, just go ahead and stop paying mine.
Nah, folks. And then we're like, nah, folks, we ain't paying for that. Yeah. That's the type of stuff insurance companies do and get away with. But,
well,
whatever.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna call Monday for real. No point in y'all taking my money during this pandemic if y'all ain't gonna pay for my shit if I die.
That's so crazy. But so is it airborne or what? Because I'm confused.
It could be airborne. The medical professional, they say yes. It is if you're in a confined space with the person. But normally it's through an infected person. Mucosal droplets, so spit, saliva, but they saying it is showing signs that it is airborne, and that the thing about this is more contagious than the flu. So if you come in contact with somebody person, you're twice as likely to get it than you would be if you were to come in contact with a person that has the flu. And this has a longer incubation period, so you'll feel healthy longer and you will be contagious longer with this before you feel sick and begin to seek treatment. It's like literally they were saying like this is how you would design something to kill, to kill people or whatever. Because go ahead.
I seen this this news clip of this guy. It was a DJ. I think it was from New York. But he was 39. I think he was 39 and he died, or 49. But he was sick. And then he went to the doctor, but he couldn't get tested. They told him to come back. So he waited a couple more days, went back, got tested. And then it came back that he had the corona. And then like 2 days later or something, so they took him back to the hospital. They wouldn't let the wife or the daughter go with him. And then 2 days later, he died. And it's just sad because how quick it happened. And then like the wife was saying that he wasn't like, he had no medical problems
because that's what I'm saying. So it's like you can't right now. Our hospital beds are at max, so they can't even admit. They changed the policies. They like if you're not showing these symptoms at the time you're getting checked, we can't admit you for this.
Like the drastic. You know how I have this cough, but I'm coughing every once in a while. Like they would be like, nah.
Yeah, it's not.
They would be like, nah, you gotta go away. And then mind you,
they'll tell you to quarantine.
First, they're gonna test you for flu. They're gonna test you for this. They're gonna test you for that. They gotta rule out everything else before they even test you for coronavirus because the supplies is so limited.
Right. And again, that's a failure on leadership, but whatever.
Facts.
But then, like most of the people that go, they go to the doctor or the hospitals, and then they catch it.
Right, and then that's why they saying give the PPE, the personal protective equipment to the medical personnel, but it's still a regular hospital. So if you feel sick, if your stomach hurt, and you know what I'm saying, you still gotta go. Like if you feel like you having a heart attack, you got to go to the hospital. Yeah. If you cut your fucking hand open, you have to go to the hospital. It ain't stay home and stitch it yourself.
I might be trying.
I'm gonna try to stitch myself.
I'm gonna try to do some
help. But I ended up calling my doctor because I was trying to get them to send me a prescription for my bronchitis. Hence the reason I have this cough. I'm a very high risk because I have upper respiratory issues. But anyway, they was like, no, you have to come in and see the doctor. But she was like, I really recommend you not go see the doctor because if you go see,
why send me the medicine?
Because in order for you to get antibiotics, you have to see a doctor.
Yeah.
But she ended up recommending that I go see CVS has minute clinics. And that minute clinic doctor can can say, hey, yeah, your bronchitis is flaring up. I'll give you a, prescription. You wait over here and you get it or whatever, like that. So, I hate when people request me Cash App. I'm sorry, that was so random. But don't request. Why do you feel entitled enough to request me a goddamn Cash App?
It's not that. It's to send a fucking request and they ain't talk to you first and sending you a message. Just ask for money. You be like, what the fuck?
How you doing in this pandemic?
Like, I just got a random request for Cash App and nobody said nothing to me.
It blows my mind. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. It just like blew away. So if I start to feel worse, that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to see the minute clinic. She said I can go online and make the appointment, So I was like, I'll do that if I start to feel worse. Right now, I've been like self-treating with all my natural shit and I've been doing okay. But 2 years ago, this exact day, I had pneumonia. So I have to be very, very careful. And then,
so we were sick because we were sick at the same time, right? Right.
Yeah. And,
you probably got me sick.
God.
And you probably the one that got me sick because I was good. I was getting better. Then I fucking almost died.
Me too. But and then like Naya is like, well, mommy, if you have, because we're always talking hypothetically. And she's like, you're coughing for a while. Like if they try to admit you or quarantine you, I'm going with you. I was like, no, you're not. She's
you're
like,
not gonna let her go.
She's like, yes, I am. I'm like, First of all,
nah, they're not gonna
I would backhand you and make you sit down somewhere.
They're not gonna let her in the hospital.
But exactly, I'm like, I said, if I think I'm sick and I'm going to die, no, you're going to survive. Why am I gonna? I'm not selfish.
Just because you sick don't mean you're gonna die.
Yeah, nah, most people not gonna die. But
most people not.
If you don't treat it,
I do truly believe that I'm healthy enough. My body is strong enough to fight off infections. I've been sick. Y'all know I get sick. I am my daddy's kid.
Are you doing breathing exercises?
I have been. I've been doing breathing exercises. I make sure that I'm not shortness of breath. I am.
Yeah, I'm doing all my physical therapy for recovery that I did. I do that on a regular basis now because I'm not.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do everything I can. And like I said, if I get a fever or if my cough becomes way too persistent, is that the right word I'm looking for? Anyway, then of course I'm going to go to the doctor. Right now, I feel like I'm okay, and I definitely don't feel like I have coronavirus. If I did, I would definitely self-quarantine. Like, I would be like, nah, you gotta go to Ronnie's house. Like, I'm not playing these games. I do not want to get anyone else sick.
That's my main concern.
That is my main concern. I haven't kissed my dad in over a month, and I said that to somebody the other day, and I'm getting emotional about it now. But I'm like, I can't even kiss my own dad because I'm still out here working. I haven't kissed Naya. Like, luckily Naya haven't been like on my back about it because she's seeing me all the time. But me her kiss every day. We kiss daily. So for us to not be kissing and stuff, it's just like she's like, the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, I do have a cough.
And my dad give the best hugs in life. Like, I'm like, I just want to hug, especially this week. I was going crazy.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just standing by the door and I'm like, all right, I love you. Like, I haven't kissed my mom either because even though she's more healthier, I'm like, I don't want to get anyone sick because I am out here. I'm still working. Like I said, I'm still going to stores. I'm still doing stuff. And I don't want to get
like when I go to see my mom and dad, I don't even go in. Like, I open the door and I close the door and stand.
Yeah, and I try to stand right there. I try not to even move anymore. So
they say every country when they come off quarantine, divorce rates shoot up.
Really?
The motherfuckers spiking.
I had a feeling that it's gonna be a lot of people just realizing how much they love the person and stop cheating, or they gonna really like.
I was gonna say this makes me, know like who I want in my life. Who has checked on me? Shut up. Who has checked on me? Who's checked on Naya? Because no offense to her dad or her godmom, but I was like, neither one of them ain't check on her until this week. This has been 4, 5, 6 weeks. Why did both of y'all wait all this time to check on her?
Man, you can't blame them.
I don't blame them because
she ain't check on them.
She's a kid.
Nah, man, kids got responsibility.
I mean, I think everybody should just check on everybody.
Yeah, everybody, and I should have told her.
Not from her parent, but like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it. That's why I didn't make such a big deal out of it. And then especially her dad, because they're about to give birth to their kid. Her dad is pregnant. Her dad not pregnant, but his girlfriend is pregnant. And then I was like, when they have the baby, can we go to the hospital and see? I was like, hell no. I was like, no, first of all. And I said, and when they get home, they're probably not going to let us come. Even though I would not go in myself. Because like I said, I'm trying to stay away from as many people as possible. I would take her to go see it. But I said, Naya, I'm telling you right now, you gotta call on FaceTime. They are not gonna let you near that baby.
Yeah, I wouldn't let nobody.
I wouldn't let nobody near I probably would give a home birth at this point. Like, seriously.
This whole history, right? I want to see how this is remembered in 10 years.
Did y'all hear about the twins that was born last week named Corona and COVID?
Lit.
What?
That's lit.
I think this wasn't gonna happen for 9 months or something, but
I think it's gonna spike
already.
It's cute. It's
cute. I ain't going for it. At first, I was like, "The fuck is wrong with them?" But then I was like, "That's kind of cute."
That's cute.
But I still don't like it. I hate it. It's ghetto.
From December to next January and February is where all the babies gonna be had. Cause
I already have in my mind the people that I know that's gonna be pregnant.
But the people that is like people, because people this week 3, so people were cool for a week or two, But now week 3 come around, they talking about another month. Motherfuckers like, all right, fuck this shit.
They said
some
June
ran out of condoms.
It's a month.
And then you know what else?
Y'all didn't see that article?
I didn't. Yeah. But I saw the Amazon worker that was fussing and was like, y'all need to only order essential items. Dildos are not essential items. First of all, yes, they are. Yes, the fuck it is. I need to dig bitches down. What do
you mean? We need to only order essential items?
Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, dildos are not essential items.
That's not true, sir.
Mm-hmm. Right. I just ordered lipstick off of Amazon because the beauty supplies is the clothes. But, like, what are you talking about?
Amazon ain't say just order essential.
Hello? They didn't block off anything that I can search and be like, you can't order this to June.
You don't understand.
They said order it, so bring me my dick.
He don't understand economics like that.
I didn't order a dildo, guys. But I kind of want to.
I think he was trying to be funny. It was a guy?
Yeah, it was a guy.
Yeah, he was trying to be funny.
Yeah. It was so funny because I was like, I mean, yeah, condoms gonna go out of stuff and fucking dildos and shit. Like, one lady posted was like her jaw hurt. Ooh. Cause she consistently giving that nigga head.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I was dying.
That is so
I don't even understand.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can just imagine what's about to be in this future. Mm.
Oh, all right. So this is you asked for the stocks. Any telework stocks and baby stocks. I said babies, but telework stocks. Zoom communication. They public. They haven't been bought yet. They're gonna get bought soon. So that's why I'm investing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, let me know when you invest in. I want to invest as well.
No, now.
Oh, now? Okay. The only reason that I had stopped to invest in Zoom is because they started saying that they're easy. Yeah, it was saying that it's easier to get hacked because
tripping. I'm
like, they gonna fix that issue ASAP because everybody now you have to use Zoom every day for classwork.
Yes.
I'm like, y'all talking about it.
You tripping?
That issue was probably fixed before it even aired on the news.
Listen to me. All right. That's just buy stock.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
It's a long-term hold stock, but by Zoom communication, and PG&E, they make diapers, so you can buy them too. They kind of.
Did you buy it off Robinhood or are you using another?
No, I use Expedia. Not Expedia. E-Trade.
E-Trade.
Yeah, I think it's E-Trade. The EX. Yeah, E-Trade.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna get on it.
Okay. Well, y'all want to get off of this corona?
Right, like that took over the just whole for a second and stuff.
We won't probably end up getting back on it. But I had a viewer's question again. So it's from this girl, and she said, I guess because I never experienced this. I'm trying to think about it. I don't know. So her question was, why do people think that smoking is bad, but drinking isn't bad? So
smoking what? Marijuana?
Smoking weed. She said weed.
People think it's bad?
Yeah, she said some people, like a lot of people think it's a bad thing to smoke weed, and some people think that drinking is better. Honestly, I think that weed is pure. So I think that weed is... But I guess if you think about like a drug, like people who don't really know about it,
right, they
would consider like, oh, you smoking weed, you doing drugs. Mm-hmm. But I think drinking is worse than weed. Honestly.
If somebody told me I can never smoke again or never drink again, I'm smoking. Fuck you mean? And y'all know I'm a drinker. Mm-hmm. I give up that shit quick. That shit fucks you up. Mm-hmm. Like nobody ever overdosed off fucking marijuana. Like facts. Okay? And like marijuana gets a bad rep. And this is just my opinion. Marijuana gets a bad rep because looking a lot of white highs. Mm-hmm. And that's why you go to stronger and stronger and stronger shit. You know what I'm saying? So what you're not about to do is try to compare fucking marijuana to some crack or some cocaine or some PCP. I don't know, like a whole lot of drugs. But you ain't about to compare marijuana to any other fucking thing. This shit grows out of the ground. It grows out of your fucking pot. It grows however you fucking grow it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and granted, don't get me wrong. I don't like medical marijuana. Mm-hmm. I don't like medical marijuana. I don't know what they're doing with that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't do medical.
To me, it smokes different, tastes different. I don't like it.
I never had it, but I wouldn't try it.
I don't like it. I don't recommend it. But yeah, so the fuck? Nah. Marijuana can't give me what alcohol give you kidney? No, not kidney disease. Give you some kind of
something with kidney.
Liver. Oh. The fuck? Marijuana ain't doing that shit. And it ain't fucking
it probably mess up your kidneys too.
It does.
Your kidneys process your urine, so I'm talking about alcohol.
Alcohol. Yeah. That's why I try not to drink like every day, or if I do drink, I try not to drink all day, or I try to drink as much water as I drink. Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of times when I'm in a club, I knock back a drink, and then I knock back a cup of water, or I knock back 2 cups of water, and then I get another drink. Like I always try to do this because I'm trying to like balance it out in a sense. And that's why I always got pee when I'm in fucking.
That's what so if I drink Hennessy straight, it makes my blood pressure go high. But I got to mix it with. And I'm trying to stop drinking Hennessy, but I love Hennessy, but it's hard. But as long as I mix it, I do better. Just don't drink it straight. I can't drink it straight no more.
I didn't know that. So now I'm going to make sure you're not drinking Hennessy straight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you have to really do your research on both and see how you think your body would go with either one.
Because, so this week I've been like really stressed out. So I've been drinking, and every time I drink, the stress gets worse. And then I'd be like at this really, really low, like dark place, right? So then the other day, somebody gave me some weed, right? So it was from Costa Rica. I don't know. It tastes like Rihanna. So I started calling it the Rihanna weed. But when I smoked it, I was calm and everything. And even the next day when I got up, I was calm in the morning.
Mm-hmm. I do not sit. I think I said that wrong. I think I said don't not. I do not suggest that when you are stressed or sad or emotional that you drink or smoke. You need to relax before you do either one. Mm-hmm. Because if you go into, you're already in a crazy mindset, and then you adding on liquor or smoke, and it's just like it's not okay. Well, I try not to. I was going to say, I just try not. If I'm emotional, I try not to drink or smoke. Mm-hmm. I'll take a nap. I'll read. I'll meditate. I'll fucking working out. Boy,
the thing
my aggression can go there.
But the thing is, it's like with you talk about alcohol or marijuana or any other drug. The thing is, everything ain't for everybody, and because marijuana isn't for everybody. Alcohol isn't for everybody. Nothing's for everybody. It's not a diet that's for everybody. It's not nothing that is one person fits all type of thing. And it's the thing where one person was like, oh, that didn't work for that person, so nobody can do it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I had a bad experience. You hear somebody say something, I had a bad experience, so I think it should be illegal for everybody. No, listen, man. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But just try to control yourself, control any alcohol or any drug that your drug of choice, as long as if it's not destroying your life. Because I think alcohol destroy more lives than any drug, than crack, than cocaine. Alcohol is the number one destroyer of lives that I know, because people that be drunk all the time, always being some stuff, more than the weed heads, the coke heads, or the crack heads,
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know.
Man, I mean, not, but I'm just saying, it's more people with the alcohol problem.
Yeah,
it's more people with alcoholism that don't have it under control. That I know. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I get that. What you think, Q? Weed or alcohol, or don't matter?
Weed better.
Weed is better, yeah.
And for a long time, I didn't smoke and stuff, and I still prefer to eat my marijuana than anything else. But for a long time, I didn't smoke and stuff. And then when I did started smoking, it was just like, I'm chilled. Boy, I was in the high club. I was in the club high one time. Boy, I had the best dance of my life. I I had such a good time.
It's like asking, would you rather smoke cigarettes or weed? Like,
Mm-hmm.
people say weed.
Yeah.
Right.
Because cigarettes can kill you.
Just like alcohol.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
But I think so the girl who was asking me the question, I think that from her experience, because like I know like a lot of her family into like church and stuff like that. And I'm into church too. But it's like a lot of people, judgy people, always like, oh, that's a bad thing. You shouldn't be smoking and you shouldn't be drinking and you shouldn't be doing this. But
and you shouldn't be judging me while I'm doing it.
Like,
so Christians are so not Christians.
I don't.
People are so daggone judgy, and it blows me.
Mm-hmm.
I be ready to fight people.
Yeah,
like that's how much it gets on my nerves.
But I don't know how many times I went to church, I prayed, I was in the church, I was having a great time, and then I left and I had a drink, or I went to a brunch and got drunk, or something
just
like that.
Just because you
like,
pray for forgiveness don't mean that you won't. And technically, it's a relapse if you're asking for forgiveness, and then you go out and do it. Like, so what if the Lord is going to forgive me? Why are you sitting here judging me?
But I don't think what you need forgiveness for? Having a drink?
Because it's supposed to be a sin. And like a couple
Jesus
times
drank.
when somebody...
Facts.
But like a couple times, and I know like one of my exes before he started drinking, and he'd be like, how are you, because I'll be getting ready for church. He like, oh, how you going to church when you was just drinking last night? And that's fine. And I'm gonna probably come home and have another drink. But who are you to judge me and tell you what I can and cannot do? So like, let me do what I want to do. This is my life. That's your life.
I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand people. Like I said, it's about people control. Like, if you can't do something, if you're not able to handle something, you think nobody can. Right. If you think you were sinning and you don't have the relationship with God or your God where He understands what you're doing and He understands that your heart, you know what I mean, and you have that insecurity, don't put that on me.
Exactly.
Fuck is wrong with you, man? Whatever.
And that's all I was saying. Like, I know I'm a sinner, and I know I
but what's the sin? What's the sin?
Right. If you think about it, every single person sin. One sin is not bigger than another one. So every person has sinned or is sinning in some kind of way. I told y'all about the Christian lady that taught me I was going to hell for my piercings. Lady, you have your ears pierced. It didn't say you can get your ears pierced, but nothing else. It says piercings. I wish I could tell y'all who that person was.
It says that in the Bible?
Actually, I don't know.
I didn't
myself, like many other people that fake like they're so holier than thou, have never read the entire Bible.
I have. I was like, I didn't read that part.
I never read the entire Bible, but I have read some things. But it's certain things that I have heard that's in the Bible and this and that. I'm like, well, if you can't point it to me?
And then you know what you can start doing? Going to the pastor and say, hey, can you point out where it says, or what they're not called chapters. What are they called?
Psalms.
What areas verse and chapter and line does it say you can't this or this or this? Or it says this or this or this. And I promise you, they're going to start making up some shit. They're not going to make up some shit because they are going off the book. However,
pastors be making up a whole bunch.
To it.
Pastors be making up a whole bunch.
Man, what?
Yeah. I mean, it's just you can take any well, not any, but you can take a lot of stuff. It's just like people. I've seen sermons done on like a word in the sentence. It was like, be steady on your journey. Like, let's focus on steady. Like, all right.
Yeah, I've seen that tue. But can we switch gears?
Absolutely, because I hate talking religion with people. That's one thing I don't talk about. Politics and religion, I don't talk about with people.
I mean, the only reason people get upset with religion because they don't. I feel the only reason people get upset with religion because they are not comfortable with their relationship with their God, and they need to get that shit right and not worry about my relationship with my God.
Exactly.
Everybody.
That's how I feel. Fuck you all over here, man.
Right. Like parents don't have the same relationship with every child. So why do you think that this Lord is going to have the same relationship with every single person? It's not happening like that.
Because I be like, we good.
Hello.
Like, look, are you complaining? Because I ain't complaining. We good. What you worried about it for? Shit.
Fuck out of here, man. Make me feel bad. We good.
Okay, so the next question from our person.
Same person?
Yeah. No. So, are your ex-boyfriend, ex/ex-girlfriends, are they off limits to your friends? Or is it certain ones that are off limits?
We already had this convo.
We did?
Yes. Yes, okay. They are. I mean, answering the question, yes.
Everybody's off limits?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
A girlfriend or boyfriend?
Well, I was saying to her because she got girlfriend.
I'm saying,
too,
I would not expect any of my ex-girlfriends to date girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to fuck
all these niggas in the world, are you going to date somebody I know?
Nah, not a girlfriend or boyfriend. That's crazy. Yeah, why would you date your friend's ex-girlfriend or boyfriend? I mean, people do it. People do it all the time.
People do it.
I've seen it.
Whatever.
No.
Like, but again, whatever.
Nah.
I don't do that shit.
Mm-hmm. I've never. Yeah, I don't think I ever done that. I had to think because I'm 32 years old. I'm 31 years old
now.
But so I'm trying to think back. Like, have I ever done it? I don't believe I ever did.
Now, if they wasn't together,
right? So that's what I'm gonna say too. Like, because if they're talking, me personally, I wouldn't talk to none of my friends' ex-boyfriend or ex.
If you had sex with them
or whatever,
or you talk to them seriously.
Well, I'm talking. If that was your girl, like for me, my guys, if that was your girl, see, but we have an understanding. So, like I said, our relationship is good.
But like, if you had, so you know how like back in the day, like how you would like have,
sneak shit.
Well, I don't know if this is just me, but like, because I had like fake relationships. So those fake relationships, I wouldn't care if my friend.
So that's just like somebody that you were talking to, getting to know, or was it somebody you were dating?
Or I mean, we said we was in a relationship, but in my head we really wasn't. But to them, we was, I guess.
Oh,
but. Wow. I didn't like them. Like sometimes I have found myself in these situations and I'm not like that no more because I had to stop talking to people. But I would find myself in a situation where I'm like, we're cool. And then he's like, I want a relationship. And then I feel awkward and I don't want to say yeah, but I don't want to say no. And I'm just like, okay. Knowing that I really don't want to be with him. So those are like fake relationships.
If I say you my girl, fuck out of here. Ain't no fake shit.
How did it go down? Somebody asked you, how did that work? What'd they say?
Like, I think we should be together, or
and you say okay,
and I just be sitting there looking crazy, and I'd be like, oh, okay.
I wonder if I tricked anybody in like that because I'm normally the initiator when it comes to a relationship. Once that is crazy.
She's fucking crazy. How's that a fake relationship?
But it didn't last long because I'm like, I really didn't. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's awkward, and I don't want to hurt their feelings.
If I say, hey, I think we've been talking for a while, we've been dating for a while. Like, I think we should go ahead and take the next level. I want you to be my girl. That's what the fuck I mean. And if you don't mean that shit, say no. I don't want us to be girls. And I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. What will it take for me to be your girl? Or do you not see yourself in a relationship with me? Like, are we just gonna be fucking? Like, what? I need answers. However, I'm not going. If somebody be like, yeah, you should be my girlfriend, and I'm not. Nah.
Well, I'm not. Like
if I don't want to be your girl, I'm gonna say no because I take relationships super fucking serious.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not like that no more. But I was saying, like, if it was one of them who I didn't take serious, I wouldn't care if my friend talked to them or wanted to talk to them.
Well, that's why I said it depends on the relationship with you and your friend and the person. If you don't care, who the fuck cares? And who fucking should care? If they want to fuck with each other and you don't care, then nobody should care. Mm-hmm. That's the only people that's involved in it.
And like we have conversations like me and my friends, we talk about this all the time, but they always say like, I'm not attracted to nobody you talk to, and I'm not attracted to nobody you talk to. But it's only 3 people that I would have a problem with if anybody talks to anybody else. I don't give a fuck. But these 3 people are off limits. The rest of them do what you want to do.
A relationship with you can't talk to
but
them.
Again,
or even like I said, if I dated that person like exclusively and we never got to the relationship phase, I still would expect my friends to not date them.
Well,
now if I was just fucking that person, y'all know my situation with me, Patrice, and Keita. Like, Keita smashed after I smashed. So what? We don't give a fuck. We all still friends. Like, I love both of the girls. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's nobody can make the call other than the people that's in the relationship.
The situation,
yeah, in the situation. Anybody outside, mind their business. Yeah. Then if the friendship is going to be, does the person choose the friendship if the friend has a problem, or does the person choose the other person? Like, or they not care? I mean, those are your options. Either the person is going to be with the other friend and don't care about the friendship. If they have a problem, or the person don't have a problem, they're going to be together. Or the person say, oh, she got a problem, I'm not going to fuck with you and leave you out and pick the friendship. I mean, whatever. But it's like, that's their shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Because the last time we had talked about this, it's been a while, but the last time we had talked about this, somebody was like, well, you said that you wouldn't be friends with somebody if they talk to somebody you should talk to. I don't know if I was phrasing it wrong or what, but like I said, if you fucking somebody that I used to just only fuck, that shit don't mean nothing. Now, if it was it's a couple people, the relationship people I was in a relationship with are off limits for sure. But if it was somebody that I was like seriously feeling, and everybody knows who I was feeling or wasn't feeling, people know the difference. You know what I'm saying? So they'll know who to go after and like go after certain people.
But they didn't know they was your girlfriend.
Any of my friends know whoever I talk to.
I don't tell everybody.
I tell people. The thing with me is
you can't get mad.
It's super small. So if I'm like, yo, I'm talking to such and such, I always go to my friends like, hey, ain't she cute? But I say ain't she cute because I want to know, did you used to talk to her? Because my friend gonna be like, oh shit, I used to talk to her, or something like that, and then I'm gonna be like, oh okay,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm that type of person.
Y'all move fast in that lesbian world.
We do not move fast. That's a myth, guys. That's a myth.
Everybody be with everybody.
It just be real serious real fast. It's like they meet each other, in relationships that I have seen in the past get real intense real fast. But I think because somebody be putting it down, and the other one will be like, "Yo, it's good.
Yeah, it's smashing
good." But back to your Q, you can't be mad at somebody if they don't know, because if you don't tell them and they try to talk to your girl,
they ain't know.
It's more where they came from, huh? Oh, okay. You a little.
So you wouldn't be mad if I talked to a college girl?
Are y'all still together?
Cause she not gay, or cause I ain't her type?
So
if I ain't her type, I can get her.
Was you sad when y'all broke up?
You want me to be
Did she cheat on you? Or you cheat on her? Oh, so y'all friends now, or no? Y'all just stop talking just like that.
Was that a yes or a no to my question? I said, do you want to beat her ass?
No.
Oh.
You gotta wink your eye. You're recording.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I be wanting to beat bitches' ass after we stop talking.
I never want to. Did I don't know. I guess like if once I like sit, because sometimes like if I'm in the house or whatever, because I don't watch TV, I just think a lot. I think that's why I get like depressed
overly emotional.
Yeah, because I start thinking about a lot of shit. But then I start thinking about certain situations, and then the person that I went through the situation with, and I get mad like, oh, I want to beat his ass. But I'm like, that shit was like years ago. Why should I be mad? Or a while ago, why should I still be mad? But it's like stuff that you just sit and think. That don't never happen to y'all? Well, y'all guys, I don't know if y'all like sit and think about a lot of like different shit.
See, I don't be wanting to beat the person ass that I used to talk to. My revenge is I like to hit people where it hurt. And I will make you fall for me, or I'll send somebody else to make you fall for them. Mm-hmm. And then you get your feelings hurt type shit.
That's so messed up.
It is. I've been working on it. I haven't done it in a few months. I did do it to somebody a few months ago. Oopsie. But
I tried. People like kill themselves and stuff like that, right? For doing some craziness like that.
Don't
for
hurt
leading me on and
Don't hurt people and you won't get hurt.
That's fucking crazy.
Nah, all you gotta do is keep shining, or shine brighter, or shine brighter than you did.
As you break somebody's whole life. And not even care.
I told y'all, the person we was talking about last episode where I was saying that, I don't give a fuck about wifey and stuff. I sent somebody for wifey.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even
I told y'all that a few months ago when it happened. I said I tried to stop it, but it was too late.
You would
I remember, I think.
I don't remember what episode, so I can't have you refer it back. But
that was you do care, man. Listen, I'm not even gonna talk about that. But if you don't care, you don't care. Like you don't care. You're not seeking revenge.
You don't want to go and see somebody to leave them on and break their heart.
You do not care. It's like I'm not even thinking about you.
Mm-hmm.
I do care for the ex. I just don't care for the girlfriend.
Just leave the whole thing alone. I mean, that was a while ago.
Yeah, I was going to say I do now. And at the time, I did regret it. I actually said that on a podcast. I was like, I have regretted sending the person to, talk to wifey and stuff. But it was too late. It was too late.
Like a dog.
But me and my friends have that type of relationship. It's like, oh, all right, you want me to flirt with this person and do what?
Mm-hmm.
It's on. Like,
I got a question for you. Just a little random. But so I know you, Keita, and the steak lady. Patrice. I know y'all had a little thing back. Well, not together, but y'all swapped out. But and I know you and Keita are best friends now. But would y'all have a threesome
with me, Keita, and no, because I don't have sex with my friends. That's why I would not do it. I don't have sex with my friends. I've never had sex with somebody that's genuinely my friend. Mm-hmm. So no, I would not do a threesome with Keita and Patrice. Would I do another threesome with Patrice? Probably.
With somebody else though.
Somebody else. But with Keita, that's my friend. I don't think I would be I don't know. I don't think I would be able to get into it because that's my friend. It's awkward. It's like family. What? You know how some people have said cousins that have a threesome with somebody? I wouldn't be able to do that shit. You're my fucking cousin. So, I can't do that. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I wouldn't have a threesome with my cousin either. My it's so funny. The other day we was just talking about this because one of my cousins, her guy that I don't know if they together or what, but she was like, he think that we're gonna have a threesome with him, and I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, I told him that we not. Why he keep thinking? No, what did you tell him for him to think that he even had a chance?
But you know that what happens with my family is they think me and Ronnie are the freak whores of the family. When whole tea, we be chilling. Because we show our bodies more, they think that we no, I promise that we ain't.
I'll be naked any day. I'll take some nasty, freaky pictures. I will post some freaky shit.
Right.
But I'm not a fucking whore.
People that know me know my Instagram is not me. Because, no, I'm lying. I do show my body a lot. But I'm more open on Instagram than I am in real life. When I first meet you and shit, I'm quiet. I need to fill you out. I want to know what's going on. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But then once I get to know you, then you'll see the chill, fun side of me. Mm-hmm. But until you get to know me, it's just I'm gonna be quiet.
It's so funny. When I was with the guy who asked me for $20, and I was nervous and shit. He was like, "Why are you nervous? Because you be on Instagram live." And I was like, "Well, I'm not like that in real life. I'm quiet and I'm shy.
I was watching,
and I'm nervous."
I was watching 90 Day Fiance. Y'all know I'm into reality shows, so I was watching 90 Day Fiance, and I would absolutely go on that show if I met somebody from a different country. However, anyway, so I was watching 90 Day Fiance, and they had the girl, she went to go meet another girl. Both girls are bisexual. So she went to go meet this other girl that she know. And mind you, so one of the girls, she has a YouTube channel when she's like very seductive and she's this and she's that, you know, on her channel. And then when she met the girl in person, she's like, well, I don't want to have sex right away. And, you know, she didn't want to do certain things that the other girl was just expecting her to, you know, she was expecting that because that's what she sees on social media. And I'm like, that's what bitches get from me. Like, don't meet me on social media and think that I don't think I ever dated anybody I met. Oh, I'm lying. When I met Shay, we met off social media. And I think that's the only person I met and actually, like, you know, kind of dated in the sense of social media. But, you know, don't meet me and think that you about to get...
Right. Nah. Because that's what the...
You ain't getting these draws.
That's what the guy, the one who asked me $20, I guess that's what he thought too. Because, like, he was like, well, you don't be like this on Instagram. Like, you, like, way more live. And, like, even before we met up, I said that I don't have sex. He thought I was lying. Because he was definitely trying. I was like, no. I meant what I said. He was sexy, though. Like, if we would have kept talking, I probably would have.
Oh, you're the best thing. You miss your dick appointment.
Me?
I mean, yeah, I'm saying, like, you could have had a dick appointment with him.
Well, no. He didn't last.
I'm saying that but you could have.
Oh,
that's my point.
Yeah.
You could have had dick appointments with him.
Yeah, I could have.
But he wasn't. He
was faking. He was like, "It's not about that. It's not about that. I just wanted. I see you. I see you real. I want a relationship. I want this. I want that."
Somebody swear they want to see you and know what they. Yo, this guy one time, it was funny. This was last summer when I was on deliveries. I met this guy. We still follow each other on Instagram. He's a cool dude though. But when he saw me in that store, he was like, yo, you know, your aura is giving off positivity and it's this and it's that and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, you seem cool. He was like, oh yeah, follow my Instagram. You know, we could be friends. I always do these performances. So I'm thinking that his performances is like very, you know, like poetry and shit like that. Mm-hmm. He's talking about killing niggas and fucking bitches. And that's all he do on his Instagram. So I'm like, are you, and don't get me wrong, you can be spiritual and hood because I'm spiritual and hood as fuck. Mm-hmm. Like, don't get me wrong. But, you know, like his two different things, I'm like, he's the type of person that sees people and go off of their energy, and that's how he get bitches. Mm-hmm. And it was just so funny because he really thought he had me in the bag.
That is so funny.
No, sir. We just gonna follow each other on Instagram.
That's it.
He's supposed to come and do the podcast one of these days. But then when all this stuff started happening, I was like, I don't know if I want you. I don't want no issues. But he is a cool guy. He seems very, very cool. I don't know him personally. Of course, I only saw him that one time, and we just switched social medias. Mm-hmm. But he does seem like a really cool person. But he could be talking about bitches and niggas because that's what sells.
Right.
That sells more than your poetry shit is going to sell. So, you never know. But anyway, I thought the guy was cool and stuff. I'll mention it back again whenever he get to come on. Mm-hmm. But yeah, anyway, but my point is that people are different from in person and social media sometimes.
I mean, I'm the same.
I'm just more confident online. Like, you know, I can be real confident online with the same outfit that I posted before I went on my date, and then I'll go on my date and I'm just like,
if I don't know you like that with that guy, it's our first time like going out. So I'm like, and I didn't think I was gonna like him.
Oh yeah.
So when I seen him, I was like, oh, he my type. Like, oh shit. So then my whole nervousness came out, and I was just like quiet. Like, okay, I don't know what to say now.
Right.
But I'm pretty much the same, especially if I'm like if I already know the people.
No, but I think I'm a little more like, I don't know, like even when I'll make my videos when I'm in the club and shit dancing, and then after I post my video, I'm back to like just trying to stand there unless I'm in the zone. If I'm in the zone, if I'm feeling the vibe, I'm fucking the club up. When all this over, I'm fucking the club up for a little bit. But then I'm gonna go back to
the club is gonna be packed.
What's the first thing you have to do once quarantine ends?
I want to travel. Give me a cheap flight somewhere, please.
I want to travel too.
Y'all know flights to fucking Cali right now is $60.
Flights? You think the flight prices are gonna go up?
I think they're gonna go up, but I don't think they're gonna go up to where. Because I was looking at flights in June. In June, it's still half the price of normal flights. Like I was looking at flights to Toronto. It was like $220. Normally they're $440. Mm-hmm. Same with Cali, same with Miami. Those are places that I was looking at going as soon as all it's over. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was looking at those 3 places. But like let me find a $500 flight to Africa. Bitch, I'm gone. Mm-hmm. Okay? Like that's the first thing I want to do when this is over. Like I just want to book a flight somewhere.
I want to travel, but we definitely should not, because we want to make sure everything is safe, like the coast is clear before. Because let all the other people travel and see if they gonna be all right. See if they come back alive. Before.
I mean, other than that, I really don't know. I definitely want to get my daughter out to do some kid friendly shit, because it's just like she's been in the house all this time. Mm-hmm. I definitely got. I'm gonna owe her a couple of dates. I'm gonna owe her some birthday outdoor stuff, because her birthday is in 3 weeks, and I can't. I can't do anything right now. We're gonna do ice cream and cake for the immediate family. But she's 14. She don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. But I think what I'm gonna do is because remember last week I told y'all that she wants to have movie night with her boyfriend. Mm-hmm. To balance it out, what I think I'm gonna do is he can come to get the ice cream and the food that we're gonna have, so he can come to that. While all of us are there, sure. And then I'm going to drop him back off home if his mother says yes, because Naya cannot go anywhere right now. Mm-hmm. So if his mother say no, then, what do you want me to do? And his mom may say no. I would say no. Mm-hmm.
Sorry. My girls' cheerleading competition was supposed to be today. So they was like texting in the group yesterday. They were so sad. I'm like,
I'm sad too, because now Naya is going to miss her last competition of 8th grade. She don't get a graduation. She doesn't get a prom. And it was just such a pretty prom dress she had.
They did push the other competition back to May 24th, but that might change.
It might change too, yeah.
But aren't they promoting everybody? All the students get promoted?
That's what I've heard. I don't know how true it is, just for the simple fact that, like I said, with Naya, she has to be on school and during Zoom, and that's how they get their participation and stuff like that. But a lot of kids aren't doing it. A lot of kids aren't doing their homework and stuff. Right. So I would think that, if they aren't getting this stuff done, especially by a certain amount of time, that they will not get promoted. And honestly, I feel like that's how it should be.
But what if you don't have internet?
Naya's, they give them packages.
What if you don't have internet?
You then don't do
paper.
Zoom.
They have paper.
You can write. They do paper packages. They're checking the answers on Zoom.
I understand.
Yeah, so they're checking answers on Zoom, but the paper is actually, so do it and see if you can meet the teacher or somewhere and drop it off if push come to shove. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's some kind of way around it, because they're not actually doing their work on the internet.
I think they're gonna promote everybody.
I think they are for sure.
If you held my child back, I would be like, nope, promote them. Because I was like, we were in a situation, we left the packet, we were quarantined. So I'm like, you got promoted. We couldn't do the work.
But if you know your child, when you know your child don't need to be promoted, then I don't think you...
Because you might end up setting them up for a failure as opposed to success.
Right.
And that's what I'm worried about. Although, Naya math teacher, she gave her some stuff for 10th grade math, because Naya is pretty advanced in math. And Naya's doing it pretty easily right now. But I'm like, I want her to be prepared for the high school that she's going to. I don't want her to go there and... she's behind in anything like that.
But if she in the 8th grade and she's doing 10th grade math, I think that's pretty good.
But I don't know what that high school math level is. Okay. What if they're in the normal 9th grade for them is 11th grade math? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because it is a pretty strict school. Mm-hmm. So I'm just I don't know. I'm just nervous. I want her to be good. And it's not just her. I want every child to be ready. But her friends have been doing homework online. If they get stuck, not online, on FaceTime. They get stuck or something else, FaceTime each other or something like that. Mm-hmm. So, that is one thing I like about her and her friends. And if Naya don't know something, I tell her quick, call your teacher. I don't care about no office hours. Them teachers are still getting paid. Call. It's 8:00 at night. Call your teacher. Called me at 8:00 one night. Mm-hmm. She sure did. She called me early in the morning one time. Okay, call them. I don't give a fuck about no office hours.
Try to do a prom or something for them. And graduation.
That would be nice.
How?
In June or something.
Too much.
It would be too much. It would be too much. I really wish she could get that because I told y'all my 8th grade prom was fine though, but my senior prom was straight trash. Even though you were on a date, you weren't trash.
I had a great time.
You had a great time. She had a great time at my prom.
You can't. The prom was trash because you didn't have fun.
My whole high school.
No, I'm saying. Are you saying it was trash because you didn't have fun?
She had fun. She just had a rough day.
I had a rough day, and I did not really have that much fun.
So that don't make the prom trash. So the prom was.
But
crazy.
everything leading up to it, my ordering my dress, getting it altered, and still wasn't altered right.
But
the date. The day, my hair, like
so you gotta,
the ride, finding a fucking ride to prom, like everything about it.
Your prom experience was trash, not the actual prom.
Yeah, my prom experience. Right. And then by the time I even made it to the prom, I was just so exhausted from everything that I just did not have a good time. And it sucks. But not that I was going to make sure Naya had a good 8th grade prom, because I told her, 8th grade prom, I ain't doing really that much for you. But 12th grade prom, I'm going to try to really make sure that she has a really, really good experience. And I'm going to do as much as I possibly can to make sure she have a good experience. Now, do that mean I'm going to spend $100,000 on the daggone prom? Absolutely not. Not. Okay? But I'm going to make sure she has a dress. Everything that went wrong with me, I'm going to make sure she has a good dress. I'm going to make sure she has a ride. Date wise, I don't care. You can go with your friends, you can go with your boy. I don't care who you go with. Mm-hmm. But I just wanted certain things. I wanted, like, even down to buying the tickets. I had to like work overtime to even buy the tickets because at that time I was working at McDonald's, making like $6.50 or $7.50 an hour. Mm-hmm. Like everything about my prom experience was so trashy, and I just want to make sure that she has a really good experience when it comes to that prom, because I was going to make, when the wedding was happening in this June, I was going to try to make it like a prom themed wedding, because that's how bad I want to redo of my 10 years ago my prom, because it was that bad.
I didn't realize how big prom was. Like, not until the last minute. Like, I was just like, I'm gonna get a regular old dress. Like, I wasn't thinking that much. Like, people was talking about it. I'm like, why they making it a big deal? I just didn't pay attention to it. And then, like, when it came up, like, when it got closer to the date, I'm seeing people dresses. I'm like, oh, my dress all regular as shit.
Your dress was regular, but it was super cute. It was super cute.
I still got it, too.
Yeah, I was actually about to say that prom is canceled for this year, so it doesn't matter. But if anybody listening have a senior going to prom, I still have my prom dress that's in very good condition. I made sure it stayed in bags the whole time. I check on it. I can even send it to the cleaners if anybody ever need it for next year. Also have like a bridesmaid dress that somebody can wear as a prom dress. So if you guys need anything, definitely like comment or DM or email or something, because I have dresses, and every year I try to give them out, but I try to give it out at the last minute. And then this year I thought about it earlier, but now there's no proms. So but yeah, next year, because I keep them. I pay good money for those things. I'm not throwing them away. Somebody gonna use them things. So yeah, and they're nice. And my prom dress was actually very sexy.
It was.
It was very sexy.
It was way better than mine.
He did not alter it. So the clip was too big, so it was dangling. It wasn't tied up on me. Up here, you could tell that all he did was folded it and sewed it together. Like, he didn't fold it and cut it. Like, so it was just folded up together. And, so it was still baggy, and I didn't have any titties at all. And it just was... But nonetheless, it was a very sexy dress. Actually, Naya tried it on a few weeks ago, and she filled it out very nicely. I was like, fucking bastard.
She could have worn your dress. Well,
hell no. Not for no 8th grade. That thing too sexy. But yeah, anyway.
Okay, so I'm finished.
Oh, me too. I don't think we ever got into the check-ins, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I will say this though. Last night, Night was like, I want to go on Nailed It. That's a baking show, like where you bake a bunch of different stuff.
That cake she made last night was so pretty.
And I said, girl, you want to go on Nailed It? I said, well, you want to bake a cake tonight? Make me a Bubbles cake.
The Powerpuff Girl Bubbles.
Powerpuff Girl Bubbles. And she did. It wasn't that cute, but it was cute for it to be her first time. I think if we had the right not icing, that thick stuff.
Icing.
It's not called icing. But anyway, I think if she would have had the right icing, she would have made that look very, very nice. So I was like, oh shit. And it was so good. I fucked that cake up last night. Oh, you better hurry up because I fucked that thing up last night. I fucked up at least half of it.
Wow, Reese.
I was fucking that cake up. Yeah, it was pretty good. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there because my baby is like super amazing and I'm like super proud. Every time she do something that amazes me, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's my fucking kid.
I had you?
Like, what?
You came out of me.
I'm like, I produced this awesome teenager and I just can't wait to see her in the future. Like, I just feel like she's going to be this amazing adult. Mm-hmm. And that is my goal. I want to raise an amazing adult. Not a good kid, because she ain't going to be a kid forever. Not a good teen. She ain't going to be a teen forever. But the rest of her adult life, I just want her to be amazing. And I get super like tingly sometimes just thinking about, her. So yeah.
That was great.
I just had a whole mom moment.
I'm a kind of, so a little thing that stressed me out. Well, not a little thing, because it was one of the big things that stressed me out this week. So when I was thinking about her and you said her future, but I have this paper and it has a key on it and it has success. I was writing out the next 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years of my life, my goals. So when I actually like sat down in front of the paper and I was like trying to get everything out of my head onto this paper, it stressed me out. But do y'all ever think about like the next 10-year plan? Do y'all think about that, or the next 15 years? Like, I know how we do a vision board once a year, and that's for the year. But what about the next the 10-year plan, the 15-year plan, the 20-year plan? Like,
for
that
me,
shit is stressful. Once I really sat down in front of that paper, I was like, what the fuck? And I was freaking out.
That's very stressful for me as well. That's why, personally, I do not do more than a 2-year plan. Even if I have plans that's gonna, if it's something that I want to have done by 5 years, in the next 2 years, I want to have the first 3 steps done. Mm-hmm. So that way, in the next 2 years, I can be like, okay, well, I want this done. I want to finish this whole project within this year's or whatever like that. And I know I procrastinate a whole lot. Mm-hmm. That's why I had to stop like really, going out so far. And then I get so mad when I don't get it done within that time limit that I gave myself, which I really have to work on. But, I'm like, 2 years is enough for me. I can, do for every 2 years. And even if it's something like I said, if I'm like, oh, you know what? Well, in 5 years, I want to get a degree in blah, blah, blah. Like, that's what that's going to be. I'm not going to work on that until 2-3 years before it's time for it to happen.
I don't know. It's just something I need to think about. I know what I want in 2 years, but when I started getting to like the 5-year and 10-year and 15-year, I'm like, ugh. But yeah, okay. I'm finished for real now. We checking out, y'all.
Peace, love, and positivity.